Sam.
Hey, you talked to Mark lately?
I haven't really talked to him, but he looks pretty down.
He looks pretty down. Yeah, well, maybe we should cheer him up then.
What do you suppose we should do?
Well, does he like butter tarts?
I was lying on the grass of Sunday morning of last week, indulging in my self-defeat. My mind was thugged, all laced and bugged, all twisted, wrong and beat. Uncomfortable, 3 feet deep. Now the fuzzy stare from not being there on a confusing morning week impair my tribal lunar speak. And of course you can't become if you only say what you would have done. So I missed a million miles of fun. I know it's up for me,
If you steal my sunshine,
making sure I'm not in too deep.
if you steal my sunshine,
Keep me versed and on my feet.
if you steal my sunshine.
Good morning, Brookswood. Welcome to the Bobcat Network. It's Monday, May 4th, and here are today's top news stories. Searching for a cure, info from our station manager, continued need for physical distancing, and as always, traffic supervision and weather. Companies that create disinfectant products are laughing all the way to the bank in recent weeks thanks to a few influential people around the world saying that if you inject or consume disinfectant products, it will be the cure for COVID-19. Do not ingest, inject, or do anything with these products other than the intended purposes. Please read and follow the label. Now, on to our station manager. John, over to you.
Hello to all of you out in Bobcat country and staff. We're going into the 4th week of our continuity of learning. And the key now, I think, is patience and perseverance. When we started, it was new, kind of exciting, but now we've kind of rolled into it. I know that sometimes people are going to feel a little bit frustrated and sometimes overwhelmed. And I think it's important as you are working on your classwork to take that break. Take a break when you need it. Get some rest, get up, go for a walk, relax, and come back when you're in the right frame of mind to keep working. Because it's a different way of working out there across all of our schools. And I think in order for us to be successful, we need to show patience and perseverance as we go through it. I know our staff have been working like crazy. Our teachers are putting in long hours. Our support staff are available every day to provide support. And for them, sometimes it feels like they're working with all of their classes all at the same time. And that can be overwhelming, but they're there for you, and I appreciate the work they're doing too. So I hope you do as well. Now, it's heartening to hear them talk about reopening our schools and getting our economy and our lives going back in a more normal way. We don't know when that's going to happen yet, and we're still waiting for our leaders to give us more information around that. But I think it's imperative for us to think about this as it's like clouds in the sky. You know, the clouds cover the sun at some point in time, but we know they'll move and the sun's going to come back. What we're going through is like that cloud. It is going to move on, and we're going to get back to some sense of normalcy. And so we just have the right attitude as we go through it, and we will get there, and we'll be in a better place moving forward. To grads, lots of conversations happening over the last little week. I've talked to parents, dry grad parents. I'm talking to some students, and I'm talking to other schools and the district as we look at ways to honor our grad class. I'll tell you this, the grads of 2020 will be one of the most memorable grad classes of all time, just because of what you're going through. And we want to make sure we honor you in this process as well. We'll take direction from Fraser Health in terms of what we can do in the district, and then we'll get some information out there moving forward when we have a sense of what kinds of things we can do for grads. So that's it for me. Have a great week out there, Bobcats, and we'll talk next week.
All right, let's check in on the weather. Lisa, how's it looking out there?
Hey, thanks, Jeff. Good morning, everybody. Weather. Do you know there's 2 weathers? Weather like this report and whether or not you're going to do your remote learning. Make sure you do your remote learning. Weather today? Well, it's cloudy with a chance of meatballs.
And now, on to other news today. With the malls closed due to their non-essential status, people are heading to empty parking lots to connect with family and friends while practicing physical distancing. Oh, hold on. I'm getting reports that we're going to go live to see what happens in one of these groups.
All right, well, thank you everyone for coming out for our Lit Circle meeting. It's good to see everyone again. So we'll start this week just discussing the outsiders, and then we'll talk about what we're doing for next week. So what was your take on the section we read?
Well, I know we were only supposed to read to like page 50, but I read the whole book and I really love the poem on page 77. So I'm just gonna read it for you because I just think it's so amazing. Nature's first green is gold, her hardest hue to hold, her early leaf's a flower, but only so an hour. Then leaf subsides to leaf, so Eden sank to grief, so dawn goes down to day, nothing gold can stay. And it's all about how like really good things don't last forever, which kind of, you know, like makes me feel about the quarantine thing, because I was like enjoying school and now I'm just at home and that's sad. So that's what I think.
There's no easy way to say this. I have not read the book. Too many other things to do during quarantine.
Well, if you had read the book, you would see that it is all about self-isolation, which is really relevant right now. You can see how, you know, Pony and Johnny had to self-isolate away from the socials, because the socials are essentially COVID-19.
My favorite part is in chapter 2 when Ponyboy meets Cherry Valance and they talk all about how things are rough all over. So no matter where you live, we're all in self-isolation. And that's why books are so special, because we can all connect with them.
Just to piggyback off Alan's point, when Johnny and Ponyboy are isolated, they have to cut their hair, which I think is really good about their disguise that they have to go into, and how cutting their hair is part of their identity. So it connects to us and that fact that we've lost something right now, and how it connects to who we are.
I'm really enjoying this book. I'm particularly fond of the poem too. All I can say is that everyone stay gold.
Okay, so we're into hour 2, so we should kind of wrap up this Lit Circle. Thank you all for coming out. It was good to see everyone again. I think we have our assigned reading for next week, so that's good. Students, I hope that you are still reading your books at home. If you have finished, and when you have finished, we want them back. So hopefully you're taking good care of them, but please start dropping them back at the school starting on Tuesday, May 5th. From 9 to 2 every day. You can come by and drop them off in the foyer at right in the front doors. Thank you.
All right, it's now time to check on what's going on around Brookswood with Daily Supervision. John, over to you.
Oh boy, is this thing working. Hi everybody, it's John Pusick, the principal at Brookswood Secondary, the OGJP, coming to you from my house. I haven't been to Brookswood in a couple of days, you know how it goes. Oh shoot, is this microphone working? I'm sure everybody can wait until I get this figured out. Okay, well regardless, there's a few changes I want to do. As you know, I put a lot of money into the gymnasium with a J after John. I want to make a few changes. I want to make some more changes where kids stop taking so many academic blocks and they start taking athletic blocks. We need to build this school on our athleticism. Flex time's got to become Bobcat time. After Brookswood, Bobcats, you got that right. We want to make sure we move forward with that. But the biggest, the most tremendous idea I got, I just want...
We are so sorry, everybody. We have no idea what's going on. We're going to figure this out. We're out of time, though. Stay home, stay safe, wash your hands, do your part.